So this is day 2. Actually, technically it's day 1. It's day 2 of organizing the office. It doesn't look very much different than the tour, but it's different internally. So I'll show you really quick what I did different or what I've done so far. So I told you I used to have 2 boxes that said floral box. It was floral 1 and floral 2. Floral 1 had all flowers in it and greenery. Floral 2 has like floral foam, wreaths and flower pots and that kind of stuff in it. So what I did was, to free up a box, I took a cue from the Dollar Tree, believe it or not, and I took these garbage cans and buckets. I have 3 of them. 2 of them have mostly autumn florals in them. The 2 garbage cans in the back, the black ones, and this purple one has mostly greens in it. The white flowers that are laying on top. If you've here since Easter, you know that I bought a wreath on clearance on sale at the Dollar General, and I used it to make the Pottery Barn dupe egg. And then I took that, came with all of those florals on them. For the unholiday time, I had them in, or actually even in Americana, from my Americana, I had them in the country crate on my centerpiece for my coffee table. And then I put like red, white, and blue ribbon and lights throughout it, and little tiny American flags and stuff. So that's what I've done so far. So it's freed up a box. It has freed up a box, which is my goal. My goal is to free up as many boxes as I can, to be more specific with my I guess I'm going to end up having so many from the different seasons, and I can tell you that just right off, from autumn and Christmas. Here's the thing, guys. Before I had a channel, I did have lots of stuff, and when the channel was new, I did have lots of stuff. But when the channel was new, I couldn't really afford to buy whatever I couldn't use. So I didn't have a lot of stuff left over from Valentine's Day last year. I just have a little bit. But I know that coming this year, Valentine's Day, I'm probably going to have a lot of stuff left over again. Because I buy stuff and then it inspires me. Or I buy stuff and then people ask me, what can you do with this? And it inspires me to think, So and the other thing that I'm doing, and I'll show you real quick, is, you guys know I've bought these jot organizers that stack from the Dollar Tree to hold my washi, but it isn't really great for holding washi. I mean, we've talked about before. You can get thin rolls in here, you can get regular rolls in here, but only you have to leave the spaces for the cover has these dividers, which is weird. But my dad was a fisherman. I'm sure I mentioned it 1,000 times, and he had given me 2. I think I just have 2. No, because one of them's got all of the needles in it. No, that's a sewing box. So I think you just give me 2 of these Plano. You can get them I think you can get them at Walmart too, but he used to get them all the time from like his fishing buddies and stuff. And what they're really cool is they have like these divided areas that you can customize. This particular Plano box, and I was just testing how the washi fits. Now the washi does come a little above the lip, but I checked to make sure that it closes, and it closes perfectly. This was my biggest washi tape. This was my fattest roll of washi tape that never fit in this box. It used to be like laying down. So I checked it, and it will fit. It will fit, like you don't even have to do a smash. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take all of these little, I got these, I'm sure I got them from the Dollar Tree a million years ago. These sea glass looking flat marbles. These are the kind of flat gems. I have some pearlesque Easter eggs. You know what? I'm so sure that I bought this stuff from my wedding. These are all of my, they're called brass fasteners that I do the French memory boards with. Again, these I'm sure I got from my wedding. Some more brass fasteners. These cute little spools that I'm sure I got at Michael's probably ages and ages ago. And these little ducks, chickies, which I never used. And, oh, here's one. So, at Easter time, I have this really cute project that we did at Homemakers. It is a 2-liter soda bottle wrapped in a foam bowl, and it's you use the paper, the twisty paper. Oh gosh, what is that called? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The twisty paper. Oh, I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but I show you. I have some when I get to that part of that craft room. So what she did was covered in all of the twisty paper, and then I had her holding a little basket with some eggs and some chickies in it. That's what they're for. But I thought I could move all of my washi to here, and I can use all of these little things to divide up more specifically. Like I can get the marbles with other glass marbles. I can get the brass fasteners with other fasteners and stuff, and divide it. And these are floral picks. Have you guys ever seen these? Basically it is these little tiny pieces of wood with wire around them, and you use them for fresh or artificial flowers to add to boutonnieres. So basically if you have a fresh flower with no stem, you can just wire it through there, and then you'll have a stem all of a sudden. It's weird, I know, but that's what it is. All right. Oh my goodness, look at this morning here. Well, I'm sick. Don't feel bad for me. Apparently it's the flu. Good news is mine's almost done too. Jimmy's is almost done, but he pushed himself, so his has lasted a little longer. He also doesn't take care of himself as well. But I decided to come in here this morning. Excuse me. I decided to come in here this morning and just do some work, because just like it's resting, but lay in bed, you know. So I wanted to show you what I did with my flowers. I used to have my flowers in one of these boxes, actually 2 of them. This box here and this box here were floral 1 and 2. One entirely was full of flowers and one was full of floral stuff. But what I did was I bought these baskets from the Dollar Tree, and I took a cue from the Dollar Tree. If you saw the video before, I had where are they? Did they fall? They did. I had these wire garbage cans with them, but it was a lot of waste space in the bottom, plus the square. This one square holds what was in the 2 garbage cans. So I'm going to now put that on top of the bookcase up there. I still have to clean off more of this bookcase here, but we're still trying to figure out what we want to do with the books and the memories and stuff. So that's it. So I'm just going to do that for today, or do what I can as I sit here and I feel like I might be motivated to do more. You guys have been all so great and supportive. You've had such great ideas. I do want to just say 2 things if it helps. I don't have any intentions of painting the room. A, it's not in my budget, and B, it's way more work than we can put into right now, like moving all this furniture and stuff. We've already moved some. I didn't actually even show you the before. I may have a before picture. I do have a before picture, I think. But if I don't have a before picture, I'll just tell you real quick. This wall now has the couch on it with the 2 lamps that used to be on this wall. And this wall is where Jimmy's desk used to be. And the 2 bookcases that are on other ends were actually making an L in this corner. And this wall, if you could see here, those are the holes where the lamps were. This is where the couch was, and everything else is the same except now the table's here. So I am getting it done. It's just I really just don't have the energy. I never had the energy to do it by myself. It was always going to be a family project or a group or a couple project. But the fact that Jim's sick and he's been fighting it, and you know, he promised me on his day off, which was Wednesday, but of course then he was in bed all day sick. So I feel bad that I did actually push him, because he, like many men, just wants to be babied when he's sick. And you know, sometimes I get to like frustrated, and certain times of the month I don't have patience for him. So that just happened to coincide on Wednesday. So I felt bad afterwards, and I apologized, and I went and I started taking care of him like he needed. I noticed that he was really sick, is really what it is. A lot of times he gets sick on his days off when he's supposed to help me. or he's not feeling good, you know. But then when I truly realized he was sick. So I went and I babied him or mommied him or whatever you want. Sorry about that. How am I able to keep my cold under bay different than him? I drink plenty of water. I can never get him to drink water. That first day, it was like pulling teeth. I filled up a 32-ounce cup for him, and I said, drink it. Every time he'd cough or his, nose would get congested, I'd be like, drink water, drink water. Drink plenty of water is a huge thing. We both had spiked fevers, so we took Advil. I can't take Dayquil or NyQuil because of the sugar, but I take sugar-free Robitussin or sugar-free, I got it at Rexall. I haven't tried that yet because I still had Robitussin to finish. Not to be graphic, but that's a huge one. If you have phlegm that wants to come out, get it out. Don't swallow it back. Don't sniffle, blow. It's a big joke in this house. Don't sniffle, blow. Don't sniff, blow. Because that mucus wants to come out, and you need to get that mucus out. I know that sounds gross, and who wants to hear mucus, but that's the way to do it. So drink plenty of water. Take your medicine on schedule. When we're sick and we're fighting something like this, I set my alarm every 4 hours. I do cough medicine, more Advil. We take extra vitamin C in the morning and at night, and echinacea once a day. Jim already takes it once a day for his immune system. I then go ahead and give it to him twice a day, and then me once a day. What am I forgetting? Temperature. We take our temperature. Advil. Oh, and then one of the things that's in NyQuil that I can't take is basically Benadryl, dexamorpholine. I should have taken Latin in school so I could read pharmaceuticals. I'm just kidding. But it's the Benadryl. The component in Benadryl is what makes the NyQuil night tea. It's basically what's in most sleep medicines. Just look at the label. You can compare the drugs. So I took Benadryl at night to help me sleep, along with my regular medicine. Always take your multivitamins if you're, everybody in today's, I shouldn't say everybody, most people today need multivitamins because we don't eat farm to table anymore. We don't eat organic, and we don't eat fresh food as much. So we're not getting the nutrition that we need and stuff. But if you eat a raw, organic, vegetarian diet, you'll be all right. You don't need your multivitamins. I just know that when I worked at the group home, that was one medication everybody was on. Multivitamins. Supplements, anyway. Okay, so I digress. So what did I say? Rest. I didn't say rest, but rest. I actually told Jim I was so achy that I was like, I think I'm just going to sleep on the toilets. I don't have to get up to go to the bathroom. But this morning's much better. Yesterday, you have no content from me from yesterday. I mean, you don't know that because I split the office disaster tour into 2 days, but nope, there's nothing for yesterday. So it's coming along. I emptied the floral box. I started to say I emptied that floral box. and have since put all the autumn decorations in there, autumn craft items. And it's not, and not including the flowers, obviously, but it's not quite full. But I know that there's more mixed in here that I have to get to. Sorry about that. I'm leaning my arm on a glue spray can because I still don't have a ton of energy. But I figured if I could just sit here and do little things, I could do little things. I really want to get into that box, but I have to fix this first. So that's it. That's it for right now. How you all doing? Good. Good. Sorry to hear it. Oh, good. Good. See you in a little bit. So it's still Saturday, and after I finished where I said I would see you in a little bit, I went back and I filmed a whole bunch, like an hour's worth, of different organizing stuff that I'll post for tomorrow. But I just wanted to conclude this video and say, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with friends and family. Anybody you know be interested in these organizing tips or my flu-induced babble session. Or how I keep my flu, get my flu to be 24 hours. Or 36, or however long it's been. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe when you do. A little bell will pop up when you can ring that bell. YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, take care. God bless. See you next time. Bye.